The next part of fourth question is we are to find the value of 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus cot square a. Now we are converting tan into sin and cos and cot also into sin and cos. It is 1 plus sin square a by cos square a upon 1 plus cos square a by sin square a. Here we take the LCM cos square a and we get here cos square a plus sin square a. And here is the LCM. In the denominator, the LCM is sin square a and we get here sin square a plus cos square a. Now it is cos square a plus sin square a upon sin square a plus cos square a. This sin square a will go in numerator and cos square a will come into denominator. This cancellizes and here we get sin square a upon cos square a, that is tan square a. Then this 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus cot square a becomes equal to tan square a. The next question is we are to prove that cosecant theta is question number 5. Cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Cosecant, because here we have the right hand side into cos, then we are converting this into cos and sin. Cosecant is 1 upon sin minus cos theta by sin theta whole square. Then sin theta is the LCM and here we get 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin theta whole square. Means we have got 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin square theta. It is 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That was the identity. Then from that identity we get sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. Which identity we have used? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta from that identity. Then instead of sin square theta we have written 1 minus cos square theta. Now 1 minus cos theta whole square can be written as 1 minus cos theta multiplied by 1 minus cos theta. As 2 square can be written as 2 into 2. Similarly 1 minus cos theta whole square can be written as 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now 1 minus cos square theta we can apply here a square minus b square, because square of 1 is 1 itself. We have taken a as 1. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, means 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now this 1 minus cos theta cancels and here we get 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. This is the solution for the fifth question, first part. Then we come to the next question, the next part of fifth question, that is fifth question, second part. It is cos a upon 1 plus sin a plus 1 plus sin a upon cos a is equal to 2 secant a. Now we have taken the LCM of the left hand side, then it will become cos a multiplied by 1 plus sin a. Then here, because 1 plus sin a is in the denominator, here we will get cos into cos a, cos square a, plus here we will get, because cos a is in the denominator, left is 1 plus sin a, then 1 plus sin a into 1 plus sin a is 1 plus sin a whole square. Now we will solve it. It is cos square a plus 1 plus sin a whole square. We will apply the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is for a plus b whole square. A is 1 and b is sin a. Then it is a square means 1 square plus b square means sin square a plus 2ab means 2 into 1 into sin a, that is 2 sin a, upon, that was in the denominator, cos a into 1 plus sin a. Then it becomes cos square a plus sin square a plus 1 plus 2 sin a upon cos a into 1 plus sin a. Now again we have the identity, that is cos square a plus sin square a is equal to 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 sin a upon cos a into 1 plus sin a. 2 is common from here, 2 is common, 2 into 1 plus sin a upon cos a into 1 plus sin. 1 plus sin a cancels, we get 2 upon cos a, that is equal to 2 secant a, because 1 upon cos a is equal to secant a. Then the next part of this question is fifth question, third part. It is 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus cot square a. we will convert these into 1 plus tan square a, 1 plus 1 upon tan square a, because cot is the reciprocal of tan. Then it becomes 1 plus tan square a upon tan square a in the denominator is the LCM, and here we get tan square a plus 1 upon tan square a. Now this tan square a will go into the numerator. It is 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a into tan square a, because it can be written as 1 plus tan square a divided by tan square a plus 1 upon tan square a. When we convert that division into multiplication, then it will become 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a into tan square. It cancels, and from here we get tan square a as the result. Then we come to the next part of this question. Question number 5, fourth part. It is 1 plus secant a upon secant a is equal to sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. We have to prove this equal to this. Now here we have sin cos, then we will convert secant into cos, because secant is reciprocal of cos, therefore it can be written as 1 plus 1 upon cos a upon 1 upon cos a. Then cos a in the numerator is the LCM, and here we get cos a plus 1 upon cos a upon 1 plus cos a. Obviously this cos a will go into the numerator and this cos a will come into the denominator, and it cancels, and we get here cos a plus 1. Then we will solve the right hand side also. Right hand side is sin square a upon 1 minus cos a. We have got it from here. Now we are solving this. It is sin square a can be written as 1 minus cos square a, because we had the identity sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. Which identity we have used? The identity that we have used is sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. This identity, if we are using identity used, is this one. Then from here sin square a will become 1 minus cos square. When we will take this cos square a on the right hand side, it will become 1 minus cos square a. 1 minus cos square a upon 1 minus cos a. Now again here we can apply the formula a square minus b square, because square of a here is a is 1 and square of 1 is always 1. 1 minus cos square can be written as a square minus b square, means a plus b into a minus b, means 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a upon 1 minus cos a. It cancels, and here we get 1 plus cos a. Again in the left hand side also we had got 1 plus cos a, and in the right hand also we have got 1 plus cos a. Then from here we get left hand side equal to right hand side, and it is verified. Then the next part is question number 5, fifth part. Cos a minus sin a plus 1 upon cos a plus sin a minus 1 is equal to cosecant a plus cot a. Now divide the numerator and denominator by sin a in the left hand side. Here in the left hand side we have divided the numerator and denominator by sin a. Now on dividing it by sin a, we get cos a upon sin a minus sin a upon sin a plus 1 upon sin a upon cos a upon sin a plus sin a upon sin a is equal to 1 upon minus 1 upon sin a. It is cot a, and it is 1 minus 1 plus 1 upon sin a is cosecant a. It is cot a, it is plus 1 minus cosecant a. Cot a plus cosecant a I have taken together, and minus 1 on the one side. Cot a minus cosecant a plus 1. Now it is cot a plus cosecant a upon cot a plus cos a. We have multiplied divided by cot a plus cosecant a, because here is the minus sign. Cot a plus cosecant a, cot a plus cosecant a. Then it becomes cot a plus cosecant a whole square minus cot a plus cosecant a, and it becomes cot square a minus cosecant square a plus cot a plus cosecant. We have opened the brackets, and on solving it we have cancelled the same terms, and we have got cot a plus cosecant a as the right hand side. That was we are to bring out. Then the next part is sixth part. 1 plus sin A. I think it is clear now. Next part is sixth part, 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A square root. We have to prove that it is equal to secant A plus tan A. Now here we will rationalize, it is in the square root, then we will rationalize the denominator. It will become 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. We have changed the sign of the denominator and multiply and divide it as here 1 plus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. Now 1 plus, it becomes 1 plus sin A whole square upon 1 square minus sin square A minus B into A plus B. It is 1 plus sin A whole square upon 1 minus sin square A, it is cos square A. Just now I had told it how we have brought it from the identity cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Then it is 1 plus sin A whole square upon cos square A, then square root, then squares will cancel with the square root and we will get 1 plus sin A upon cos A. It is 1 upon cos A plus tan A. 1 upon cos A is secant A plus tan A. That is the right hand side. Therefore, it is also verified.